Are you ready to hunt for glory? Season 4 is here, and that means more events with XP, rewards, and fun. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Training Days, where both new and veteran players can earn an XP bonus by playing together. In the city, check out Puma Mania. Earn double, triple, or quadruple XP by playing games in Puma gear. Next weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's Top Deck. All games.
Avery Bradley. Trevor Ariza. Dwight Howard. Russell Westbrook.
Welcome to, and David Aldridge is.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Howard is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bradley in at the shooting guard. And for Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell out there with Shorty. Then there's Towns. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at power forward. And Greg, people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Towns with it, now guarded by Brad. Here's Shorty, and the layup's good off the glass. And the big news for MP, he has struck a shoe deal. GA, you knew it was just a matter of time for the rising star.
And you love it when such a storied brand teams up with a talent like MP. And let the good times roll.
Finished off the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Howard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's James. That one, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. It's stolen by Ariza. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Five to shoot. Outside Bradley. From the stripe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
How about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
And so Bradley nails both of them. Here is Russell. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Timberwolves passing it around. Vanderbilt the pass to Lindsay. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Ariza outside. Pass to Howard. Pocket 6. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Outside Edwards. Russell kicks to Edwards. Passes to Lindsay. Shoots over Bradley. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And James gets it to go.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Here's Shorty coming off a solid outing against Denver. And Towns gets it to go.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Ariza passes to LeBron. Russell against Ariza. James trying to free himself up. Ariza no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
And Towns not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Russell against Bradley. Edwards passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Lindsay. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Shorty. He has 6. That one a little long. Pass to LeBron. Back to Westbrook. Edwards against James. Out to the wing. Westbrook wide open. He fired. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the night. The Timberwolves trade. Russell passes to Lindsay. Shoots over Bradley. The shot's good from Lindsay.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time.
Timberwolves have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Beasley is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Shorty, and it's Noel in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. To the wing on the left. Shorty, the pass to Vanderbilt. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Bradley to the inside. Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done.
Some changes for Minnesota. Edwards, he's checked in for Beasley, and it's Russell in for Noel. A free throw off from Howard. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy